Hey, what's up everyone? Journeyman here and welcome back to the Swan Song. Today is episode 12 as we continue our push in Europe in the Europa qualifying round. Today we're up against Ostersund away and home, the Swedish side. I say Swiss last time round, but it's actually the Swedish side. And then we take on Leicester and Tottenham as we open up the Premier League campaign. So here we go. No more news really apart from transfers. There's one exit from the club, however, and that was Fernandez. He went to West Brom for £8.25 million. Gives us a little bit more money to spend in the old transfer money now, so £49 million left to spend on players. I'm still looking for quality talent to bring in. I'm only going to bring in the right players, of course, at the right price. All right, so here we go up against Ostersund first and foremost. They're a good team, solid. Wouldn't say they're spectacular, so I'm hoping we can get a pretty good, easy victory over them today to keep momentum going forward. As you can see, scoring lots and lots of goals and playing well. Everyone's doing really well today. Really well overall. David Proper's been amazing. 7 goals and 4 appearances for him. He's had a pretty good start, I would say. All right, so here we go. I got a full team today, by the way. Everyone's back and available, full fitness, etc., etc. So holding midfield today, we're going to Yaya Toure. Midfield then of, where is he? Davi, Leroy Fer, and then we're going to do Fellaini next to him. And then up top, I'm really, really impressed with Bolly and Baston. So we're going to stick with those two just for now. Mulder then will be on the bench with Kalina. He did a really good job deputizing for Olsen when he wasn't fit. Dawson, spare on the bench. Then we'll do Kabayi. We'll also then do... I guess we got to do someone else. Midfielder, extra midfielder maybe. We'll do Ayew for an attacking option. And then we'll do Balotelli, and then Wilson will be on the bench there. Boney, I think his time with us is pretty much coming to an end. If I could sell him on now for a decent price, I think I will. I might transfer list him in the very near future. But here we go. Up against Ostersund, now away from home. Philosophy when you go away from home in these kind of situations is just try and get a couple goals and try and keep the scoreline kind of respectable. And if you can do that, it'll make the second leg much, much easier. All right, so Baston gets now 4 in 4 for him. Gets in there, Borgia. Fantastic. Had a really good start to the season. Honestly, he's turned into almost my number 1, number 2 choice striker. So he's had an opportunity after coming back from Malaga. He got himself 20 goals last season too, so the guy can put the ball in the back of the net. Fellaini makes it 2-0. Puts us in a really controlling position now. He got the assist, by the way. Davi got the assist. So again, he's proven to be influential in today's game. All right, so here we go, 48 minutes on the clock. Everyone's doing good. Fitness level's looking good. Playing well as well. And Bowley gets himself a goal. That's the second of the season thus far. He's been quiet on the goal scoring front, but his role now is a little bit different. I have him holding up the ball. He's kind of a target man first for release balls. And he's done good. He's got a decent partnership going too, by the way, with Baston. So changes to the size. Bring off Toure. Bring on Kabayi. Let's also bring off Baston. Let's bring on Callum Wilson. Julian, let's bring on Michael Dawson instead. All right, perfect. There you go. So 7 minutes left to go. 3-0 up. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. All right, so Bowley got myself second goal. So there you go. 4-0 up after the first leg. I think qualification has pretty much been assured. All right, so we're going to move on now to the next game, which is the opening day of the Premier League season. We're up against Leicester City first and foremost. Take a look at some of the players in and out for them. Just reserve players coming through. No one major that I can see is coming into the club right now. So they haven't really strengthened their side. So I'm sure the Leicester fans will be disappointed in that one. All right, so Balotelli is out for a week, by the way, of a strained wrist. Don't know how you get a strained wrist, but I'd be out for a week for, I don't know. Fernandez, apparently deal has collapsed. He didn't get a work permit. It's disappointing there because he was a really good looking right back. So we might have to go back in the market and try and find another one if we can. Actually, we'll do that now. Check out the shortlists. Dolberg is a player I'm thinking about bringing in by the bye. Very, very promising. Got himself 21 goals for Ajax last season, and he is interested in the move. So 19 million. Let's put it on the table. Let's lay it out on the table. See what they say. Matthias Jensen, by the way, was recommended to me. So I'm scouting him. Looking to get information on back in the very near future. Fran Tudor. Now this is a player I could try and bring into Croatian international. Defender. He's a fullback. He's an attacking fullback, I should say. Could replace Vidal. He is young too. See what happens here. 4.1 million. Let's see what happens here. Put that bid in. And I put one more bid in for Lafont, so £12 million, it's 10 million over his value. We'll have to see what Toulouse say. They're very, very, very adamant. They want to hold on to him. So we're just going to have to pray that they're going to accept the offer, which, honestly, I don't think they're going to accept the offer. Bertolucci was a player I'm looking to maybe bring into 6.5 million. Could be a decent holding midfielder for us. Nothing special, though. Kind of a backup to a backup option if we can't get our first choices. All right, Dennis Plate was a player I wanted to bring in the future as well. Looks really, really good, doesn't he? Attacking midfielder. 24 years old, Belgian international. Looks a very talented player. All right, so we'll keep moving forward. Jensen, let's see what it is here. Yeah, this guy looks really, really, really good. He could be a replacement for Leroy Fer. All right, let's try and bring him in. Let's do £7 million, lay it on the table. Dolberg, they rejected 19 million. Okay, let's go up then. It's 27 million. See what they say to that. They probably will accept that. It's a little overpay. But he got himself a couple goals already this season, so he's in form. Balotelli's back to full training. Torre's now out for a week. Reserves lost to Leicester. Man City signed somebody. Okay, great. And Lafont's bid has been finally rejected. All right, so... All right, back into the market, maybe for another goalkeeper. Right now, I've still got Fabianski, and he's locked up at least for a couple more seasons, so he's not really going anywhere unless I say so. He does want to leave the club, but honestly, we have him, so let's just hold on to him, I guess. David Ospino is a player I'm looking at too, perhaps 5.5 million. Again, it's got to be the right price. I've got to get the right age, right price, things like that. Right now, we got Fabianski. We'll stick with it. All right, forward then. Yeah, he's been amazing, Davi. Really, really good talent so far. So here we go. Leicester at home in the Premier League. Let's get off to a flyer. Let's get off to a good start. Torre is not going to play today. Obviously, he is injured. Cabaye will come in, and then we'll have Roque Mesa on the bench as an extra. Condition. Check the condition real quick. Everyone looks fantastic. Everyone looks prepped and ready to go. Up against Leicester now at home. All right, let's get this thing going. Again, I hope for a really good positive season in the Premier League. I want to finish top 7. That's 2 places above where we finished last year. And I want to be able to make a push for European qualification without having to go through the qualification rounds. All right, so awesome. And also it'll be a year as well to address some players such as like Johan Bolly. Is he going to be a long-term success for us? Am I going to have to try and find someone else? Davy Popper, by the way, get himself a goal within 20 minutes, so that continues his good form. Now that's 8 goals in 6 appearances for him since coming to the club. So he's proven to be, I think, a success already, and especially only at 2.6 million. It's an absolute steal. All right, so halftime here, and Leicester have been absolutely all over us. But somehow we kept a clean sheet, so I'm happy about that. Julian's got an 8 out of 10 performance right now. Our defense holding up nicely. I'm not quite sure why Leicester are all over us. They shouldn't be all over us as badly as they are. So 60 minutes, still holding on tight. We've locked them up a little bit more now. Haven't that many more shots on goal since the halftime break. 75 minutes on the clock. Could get kind of more defensive, perhaps go back to normal. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go back to normal for the remainder of the game. We'll bring off Baston as well. And then we'll bring on Callum Wilson. Yeah, we'll bring on Callum Wilson. We'll bring off Mesa for Cabaye as well, who's picked himself a yellow card up. All right, so go back to normal. Try and hold on, I guess. 9 minutes left to go in this game. Start off a victory. That'd be a good way to start the Premier League campaign. Come on, boys. 5 minutes left to go. Get in there. Yeah, that'll settle it now. Leroy for get himself a goal. He's got himself a couple of goals, actually, in pre-season in the Europe. Yeah, that's his now 4th goal of the season. So get in there. Much better performance in the second half, as you can see. We actually dominated the second half, so richly deserved victory, and we get off the Premier League campaign with a good start. So good stuff. Very, very pleasing performance. All right, so international players coming up, call-ups, etc. They reject their bid for Dolberg, 27 million. They're obviously very keen to hold on to him, and being Ajax, I'm not really surprised that they're able to. They can reject a lot of people's bids, can't they? Yeah, I'm not really after striker right now. Baston and Bolly are doing well for us. Mikel Antonio, that's a player that's intrigued me a little bit as a potential was a right-back option for me, an attacking right-back. Not really naturally a right-back, but if we could do a good job. Valued at £9 million. There's a lot of money for him, though. He is transfer listed, so it would be almost a guarantee signing for us. I'm going to scout this guy. He's got a minimum fee of £18 million. Centre half can also play holding midfielder. We're still in negotiations, by the way, with Kurt Zuma. I put a lot more money into him and given the opportunity to sign for us, but we're still waiting to hear on that one. Where is he? Oh, maybe not. Maybe I missed it. Maybe Kurt Zuma went somewhere else. Find player Zuma. I put a lot of money into him. Yeah, he went to PSG. That's not really a surprise. I paid him pretty much the same, but choosing PSG over Swansea. Yeah, Paris or Swansea. What would you pick? You know. All right, so here we go. Second leg now, up against Ostersund. Obviously, we're in control of this fixture. Going to rest actually a couple guys. Boney's going to make a start today instead of Bali. Instead of Leroy Third today, we're actually going to start. Who should we start? Tom Cowell, why not? And then instead of Davy, we'll give him Davy a break today. We'll play Jordan Ayew. We'll do Fulton on the bench there. Instead of Gabai there, and we'll play Mesa. Where's Mesa? There he is. Okay, Mesa. Adam King could be on the bench. And then instead of Olsen, we'll do Colina. There you go. All right, that looks fine. More all that. Here we go. So at home now against Ostersund. We're 4-0 up on aggregate. This is pretty much a game set match, to be honest. We're just waiting. Just got to see this game out. It's got to be professional, and we'll qualify then to the Europa League. So exciting times. Oh, I thought we got to go to goal there. Could have made us a little bit more nervous for the rest of the game. I mean, we are 4-0 up, so it'll take a lot for Ostersund to get back in this. All right, so it looks like it's going to be going into the halftime break. Looks like it's going to be 0-0, unless it's going to be a late goal here. It usually is in Championship Manager. Not today, though. So, yeah, halftime. Baston getting himself a goal, 5th goal of the season for him. Let's take him off now. Give him a break. He's going to start in the game against Tottenham, which is next up. Take him off. Let's bring on Baratelli for him then. Who else? Condition-wise, everyone looking pretty good. Bring off Fellaini. Bring on Adam King. And... Who else? Let's bring off Julian then for Michael Dawson. Perfect. There you go. 3 changes. Freshen legs up. Keep some legs fresh for the Tottenham game, which will be a bit more tougher than this. No disrespect to Ostersund fans, but it's the facts. Godo's getting on the score sheet. Got himself a lot of goals, actually, hasn't he? The Iranian striker. Yeah. Oh, we've got 2 goals. Couple of a lot of goals today. If they stood, could have made the game a bit more interesting. Otherwise, it's a pretty dull affair. Automatic qualification pretty much guaranteed. That's 3 disallowed goals. I'm sure the Ostersund manager is going to be a little annoyed at that. As would I. Alright, just wait for this game to over. Alright, so 1-1. Not a great result. We're a better side than them. We should have beat them even with the changes we made. Alright, so next up we got Tottenham in the league. The offer has been accepted for Fran Tudor. Not allowed because of the child. Okay, whatever. That's your first team player. That's fine. 21,000 is a bargain. You can come in and can play both flanks as well. Left back and right back. So provides extra depth. Something we need. Alright. Any other news? Toy's back to full fitness. Swansea's been moved around due to the EFL Cup, the League Cup. I think we go through the next round of the League Cup, actually. Alright, so Europa League, second round draw. Who are we playing in the Europa League? Anyone exciting? Any exciting? Lokomotiv Moscow. We have to travel to Russia. Ooh, that's difficult. That's a really, really difficult game. This guy's special, by the way, isn't he? Look, Alexei Mirachuk. Really good at attacking midfielder. 22 years old. You'll go on my shortlist. That you'll ever want to play for me, but I'm putting my shortlist anywhere. They got Ida. They got Choluka, the former Tottenham player. And then Kirkvilia. He's okay. So. Oh, we got Jefferson Farfan. He's been around a while. Yeah, they got some really good players. This is going to be a very, very, very tough game. 2 games, I should say. Interesting. Alright, so they accepted offer Matthias Jensen as well. He just wants to be a hot prospect, so absolutely fine. Whenever you want, sir. Europa League second round. Perfect. So when do we play that fixture, just out of interest? That's not until September. Okay, so spread out, nice and good. By the way, the Europa League in this is going to be the old style UEFA Cup rules. It's going to be knockout rounds, rather than the league the Europa League. I'm guessing because the original database didn't allow that as an option, so you couldn't really build it in. So the Europa League is going to be a very old-fashioned, just third, second round, third round, quarterfinals, etc., etc. So just to give you guys a heads up and fully clear what's happening, it's not actually going to be a Europa League group stage situation. All right, so we're just about to sign off Fran Tudor here, £4.1 million for the very young Croatian fullback, and also play wing as well if necessary. So good signing, good solid signing there. Gives us now depth at right back, so in case we want to give Vidal a break, we are able to. All right, so up against Tottenham now tomorrow at home, away from home, and then that'll take us to about 20 minutes in this episode, so that's probably going to be the last game of it. All right, so transfers coming in. Have we got anyone? Did I put any of our bids in? Can't remember. Oh yeah, still waiting on Matthias Jensen. Good player, by the way, really good player. Excited about that one. So areas of improvement. We need a centre half, don't we? We do need a centre half. So let's take a look, shall we? Let's see if we can find anyone. Let's see if we can find a little bargain in there. We're okay right now because we have Mawson, we have Dawson, and we have Julian and Bartley as well in case we need to bring, in case we get a couple of injuries. But overall, I would like to bring in a better defender partner to go alongside Julian. Jack Stevens, young talent, 24-year-old. Jeffrey Bruma. That's an intriguing player. Signed him in my Football Manager 2017 Southampton save, and he's actually looks okay. Nothing special though. Probably not worth the money you have to pay to get hold of him. Thomas Callas, he's unsettled, which I could be able to bring him in. It's not particularly as strong as I'd like though for a centre half. How about Denswell? I'll scout him. He's another player brought in on the same Southampton save. Try to sign Hinteregger too, but that offer was rejected. Could put another one in for him. Put 9 million last one. Let's do 12.25. See what they say about that. That might be enough to get the deal done. If it is, that'd be a really good. Oh, hello. Who are you? You are really, really, really good. I'm gonna go out for this guy. Who is this guy? It's Kagler Siyunku, Turkish international centre half. He's special. He can play holding midfield as well. So we'll have to see there if the offer gets accepted. Matthias Jensen's going to sign for us, by the way. £7 million. A lot of money for a promising player, but he is kind of a special young talent, isn't he? Let's promote him to the first team. That reminds me, actually, figuring the first team, we've got to do training. Tons of players came in. Crap. All right, yeah, well, whatever. I'll do that off camera. I don't want to bore you with that. All right, so here we go. Tottenham away from home. Obviously, we opened the first game against Leicester and beat them 1-0. Let's try and follow up with another victory today. Fabianski in goal, Olsen, Vidal. It's going to be pretty much the same lineup as you would expect. Julian, Mawson, holding midfielder, Kabayi. Yeah, we'll do Johan Kabayi. Davi, obviously. Then we'll have Leroy Fer, and then we'll have Flelini. Up top, then, we'll do Johan Bali and Borja Baston. They've formed a really nice partnership. Can't really drop either of them right now. Mulder, Tudor, and Dawson on the bench alongside Jensen, Torre. We'll have Jensen on the bench today. Let's give him a run out if we win him. And then Balotelli and Wilson. Perfect. All right. Excellent. Here we go. 17 and 33. Oh, actually, I like the other way around. Let's do 17 Jensen, Tudor, 33. There you go. Looking good, looking good. All right, so here we go, away from home. Tough game today, obviously. Tottenham, really good side. Lots and lots of talent there. Harry Kane is obviously still with the team. Got himself 32 goals last season. Not bad for a one-season wonder, is it? Mario Götze, by the way, signed for them. £23 million. And Borja get himself injured. Crap. All right, let's bring on Callum Wilson to go alongside Bowley. All right, so come on, boys. 19 minutes in there. We're doing okay. Pretty even thus far. Tottenham perhaps are the better of the chances, but you would expect that. Playing, of course, if you look at the bottom of the screen, the new White Hart Lane. I'm not quite sure if that will be the actual name of the stadium. I'm pretty sure it's going to be called White Hart Lane, but new White Hart Lane. I see the bottom. The first game. It's probably the first game back in the stadium. If you don't count Europe. I think they're in Europe. I don't know. Didn't even bother to look. Fuck. Christian Eriksen. Damn you. Alright, so that kind of ruined the halftime team talk, didn't it? Alright, well, we'll go into the second half. We'll make too many changes. Kabayi's struggling. Harry Kane gets a goal straight away. Alright, so... okie dokie. Yeah. It's not going to be our day. We're struggling to really... We're really struggling. Let's bring on Jensen then. Why not? And then Olsen struggling at left back. Let's bring on Fran Tudor. Why not? Let's give a couple of debuts. Something positive. Let's see what happens if they guys can influence the game. Olsen's not a defensive midfielder per se, but he's a good player. He'll be fine. Alright, 5 minutes left. See if we can get ourselves a goal. Make the scoreline look a bit respectable. No, not even getting a goal, are we? Yep, 2-0 defeats. 2-0 defeats. I played okay. We played okay, but Tottenham really just outclassed us at the end of the day. Still a better side than us. Baston, unfortunately, is going to be out for 3 months. Torn groin muscle. That sounds a bit painful, doesn't it? Yuck. Alright. So yeah, that's probably going to complete the episode. So disappointed way to end it with the 1-1 draw against Ostersund at home and then a 2-0 defeat. But apart from that, I'm very excited to go up against Lokomotiv Moscow in the next episode. And then West Brom game and the Crystal Palace game winnable. Man United at home. Well, you never know. We beat them last season. We could probably do it again. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, remember to leave a like on the video. And if you want to see more videos by me in the future, please hit subscribe, turn notifications on. This guy's bid has been... I'm going to... Before we leave... Let's put another bid in. 31 million. Because this guy looks like he's worth every penny of it. So, alright. Look forward to that. See if that bid gets accepted. By the way, keep let me know. Any suggestions on players in the comments below. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, maybe leave a like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Turn notifications on. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next part. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.